Oh my god, it feels like forever since I did a beauty video for you guys, but I'm gonna be on my game, don't worry, for this year, beauty wise. And yeah, so yesterday I went to Ulta and Sephora and I picked up a few things, and one of them being the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. And yeah, I was super excited about it, and I thought I would do a swatch video for you guys, but not only a swatch video, also like a first impression of me using it for the first time and like what I think about it and everything like that. And yeah, I did all my swatches already. This will be after this clip, the swatches will be played, just in case you're here for only the swatches and not like the eye look. But yeah, I did this eye look. It turned out really, really nice. I love the eyeshadows. The only bad thing I have to say about it is they have lots of fallout and they break really easily. And I love this packaging. It's so pretty. I love this like nudish pink color and the rose gold and everything, but the edges of mine are already starting to get dirty just from the fallout alone. So like, since it has a lot of fallout, it goes on the like table and everything, and then it sticks to this like a velvet packaging, so it is gonna get dirty, but who cares? I mean, all my palettes are dirty anyways. And yeah, so far so good. And so if y'all want to see the swatches, I'm gonna play them now, but then after that I'm gonna be doing this eye look for you guys, and it's just something I would wear every day, like my usual eye, but with only this palette. And then I'll show you guys what I think of the palette and everything. And so yeah, if y'all want to see this swatch video and like first impressions on this palette, then go ahead and keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, to join my BritanyRaquell family, my beauty family, and so you can support me by subscribing and also pushing that little bell beside it, just so you're notified every time I make a new video. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Bye guys. Okay guys, starting off with these swatches, I'm going from left to right how they are in the palette. So the top row first and then the bottom row from left to right, so it shouldn't be confusing. But if you do want to know the names like of the swatches, I'll have them listed down below in the same exact order that I swatched them. But I didn't use any primer or anything on my arm, just bare skin. And I did go in some of the colors more than once just to make sure it was showing up on camera, because this was my first time doing swatches on camera, so I was kind of playing around with the lighting and stuff. And I'm so sorry if it's too bright. It was my ring light, and I feel like sometimes it washes out some of the colors. But other than that, yeah, that's it for the swatches. If you have any questions or anything about the swatches, just let me know in the comments down below, or any tips that I could do to help them show up better on camera. But I do kind of make sure that I show each and every shade to you guys. And yeah, that's it for the swatches. I hope that y'all like this part of the video, and I'll just let you watch until I get to the tutorial part. Okay guys, starting off with this first impression, here's the packaging untouched. It looks so pretty with that like nice purpley nudish color, and here are the shades untouched. So it comes with this dual-ended brush as well, and I use it during the tutorial just to try it out. And yeah, let's get started. So first I'm taking Tempera, which is this beige shade, and as you can see from my like reaction right here, it's super duper pigmented, and I noticed that from the first swatch. And I packed that all over the lid. Then I'm taking Burnt Orange, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And I make sure to tap off the excess because I learned from the first swatch that they're super powdery. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade and just place that into the crease and above it with this big Morphe fluffy brush. Then right here I noticed that you cannot forget to wipe off your brush because you will have fallout, but it's okay, just wipe it away or do your foundation last. Then taking that red shade called Red Orchid, I'm placing that into my crease and the outer corner as well, and just building up that intensity to kind of define the crease. And I did switch brushes, I used a more pointy brush for the crease. Now I'm just going back in with that fluffy brush and blending everything together. Now I'm going in with this brown shade, it's called Cyprus Umber, I believe. So sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but I'm taking that on a different brush as well, and I'm deepening up the outer corner of my eye. And this shade actually looks lighter on the palette, but when you put it on your eye, it's super dark, like it's a dark chocolatey brown, which is kind of weird. But I liked it anyway, and I just used that to deepen up my outer corner of my eye. This shade was a little bit harder to blend just because it's a little darker, you know. And now going back in with that red shade and same brush we used in the crease, and I'm just blending that brown into the crease so everything blends nicely. And you just gotta work a little harder with that dark brown. Now I'm taking this color called Primavera, and it's a nice shimmery like champagne color, and I'm taking it on the brush that came in the palette, which actually worked really good. And I'm just gonna pack that all over like the inner part of the lid. Then I'm just taking that crease brush once again, no additional product, and just blending everything together. Taking that same dark brown, which is Cyprus Umber, I believe, and I'm putting that on my lower lash line. I like to start with the darker colors first on the lower part of my eye rather than the lighter colors and then going into darker. It's just opposite. So I'm putting that on with an angled brush close to the lash line, then taking this really pretty burnt orange shade. It's like a darker one than the one we used before, I'm so sorry. But it's called Realgar, and I'm just buffing that in with the pencil brush, then taking Red Ochre, once again the same one we used from the top, and just blending that as well just to make it look really smoky. Then last but not least, just touching up the brown just to make sure it stays dark. Now for highlight, I used Primavera. Actually, no, I didn't. I used Vemeer. Sorry, I have the palette right here and I'm like looking at it. I used that one as my highlight, and it's not that pigmented, but I built it up and it looked really, really pretty. And I also placed it under my brow bone and then just got that fluffy brush and blended out the edges. And that's pretty much all I did for the eyeshadow. Then I just put on my usually winged eyeliner using my Kat Von D liquid liner per usual. Then I went ahead and tight lined my waterline, but like my upper waterline where my lashes are, just to make sure no skin peeks through. I like to do this like every day. Sometimes I don't even show it on my tutorials just because it's a normal step that I usually do. Then taking my eyelash curler, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And then for mascara today, I'm using Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. I'm going to go ahead and coat my top lashes. I don't know where I was going with that. And also my lower lashes. And that is pretty much it for the eye look. This is how it turned out. I really, really like these eyeshadows. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And here's a finished look. And I'll see you guys next time. Till next time, guys. Bye!